Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, it's Smashmode. And for those who are interested, on day 10 we made it to floor 100 of the King's Tower. And we made it to level 832 on the campaign. Pretty stuck. May be that way for a day or two. So today I want to go over just everything I've learned about gear or equipment. And it's definitely enough to get you through the first few days. So initially we'll find a lot of crude gear, or as most people call it, trash. And then you'll find common gear. Once you get to rare gear, you'll start to be able to upgrade your gear up to 30% for rare, up to 40% for epic, and up to, let's see, I know I have some legendary somewhere, and up to 50% for legendary items. It's very important before upgrading any items that you make sure that you're not using faction items to upgrade your items. Let's get back there into that inventory. And these faction items will have a little icon in the top left-hand corner of the item, and it will tell you which faction it's for, and it will increase the stats of the item by 30%, which actually will increase the power when you equip it on the character by 30%. Right above indicates the class it's for. Padded armor is for mages. Let's see. The leather armor is for your agility type classes, your rogues, your assassins. And then your plate gear is for your tanks, your heavy melee units. I'm not sure if there's any ranged units that use plate. For upgrading an item, you will also find these hammers. The purple hammers give you 1,000 points. And the little blue, I'm not sure if they're considered blue or green, will give you 10 points. And just to show you an example of how many points it'll cost initially when you first get some new items. Let's see, we need some blue gear. Alright, there we are. So for your standard blue piece of gear, it'll take 60. And for every 10 points, it's going to cost you it will cost you 1,000 gold for every 10 points. And see, we're getting 10% HP and 10% accuracy on the boots. And don't feel like you're wasting items by upgrading, or if you make a mistake upgrading the wrong item, because every point that you put into upgrading a piece of gear will still exist when you use that item to upgrade another piece of gear. For example, this item used to be worth 100 points. Alright, hopefully I can find it easy. But since we put 60 points into it, let's say we wanted to enhance this axe. Where is it? Now that's worth 160 points. See, it was 60 points for the upgrade, and then it has 100 left over. Now, all the items I've encountered so far, there is a plus version of each item. So the power for your rare, let me go back. Your power for your rare items is usually around the 200 mark, maybe 202 to 204. But if you were to find a rare plus item, it would be 500 power and be significantly better. And so far, I've seen that for epic. You have your standard. I know I have a epic plus item around here somewhere. We'll take a quick look at that. So most of the epic items are around 900. And then for an epic plus, they usually start at around 1,500. This one has been upgraded 30%, so we had about 450 to 1,500. Now, I haven't encountered a legendary plus yet, but I imagine a legendary plus item will be significantly stronger. It'll probably be, I'm guessing it would be anywhere from 4,500 to 5,000. Also, if you're ever looking for a full breakdown on how your gear is affecting your character, you can take a look. And you would compare the difference between when your gear is not equipped and when it is. For example, one thing that really stands out is we only have 5% crit rate, but when we put on our items, we now have 18.2%, some magic resist, a little bit of speed, and some dodge rate. The only thing that I really wish they would put is how this dodge rate converts into a dodge percentage. That would be a pretty awesome tooltip. But I think that's about all I have for today with gear. Pretty standard stuff. Just don't feel bad if you make a mistake upgrading the wrong piece of gear. And if you want to try out a lot of different factions of characters, try not to get rid of that faction gear, because that 30% makes a huge difference in each piece. I thank you all for watching. Good luck getting that equipment that you've always wanted, the gear that you've always wanted. Y'all have a great day.